Welcome to Konya here in Turkey. Slovenia have already booked their place in the 2023 FIBA U18 Women's European Championship final, but who will be joining them? Two of the absolute powerhouses of world basketball set to go toe-to-toe as we have the all-Mediterranean clash of Spain against France. Both these teams have looked unstoppable. There's the result from earlier today. An impressive performance from Slovenia, closing out that semi-final win, 89-65 over Serbia. And now we just wait to see who will triumph in the game between Spain and France to complete our final setup. Both of these teams looked great throughout this tournament. They've grown towards this, and both of them pretty much, I think, will only see success as lifting the trophy tomorrow evening. But only one of these teams will even be in the final with a chance to take on Slovenia for the crown as European champions. France will be introduced here in the arena first, and they've been in clinical form throughout this tournament. And for me, the most frightening statistic, and there are plenty of them, is that they have kept every single one of their opponents under 40 points. That includes keeping both Lithuania and Latvia to just 36 points in the round of 16 and the quarterfinal respectively. This French team played defense like nobody's business. Unbelievable. And they build on what is an impressive French legacy within this tournament. The French team have medalled in 11 of the last 12 versions of this tournament, including 2 times gold medal winning in 2012 and 2016. However, they have not reached the final in the last 4 iterations of this tournament, and I'm sure that Coach Bordeaux will want his team to put an end to that streak right now. As for Spain, they too have looked strong within this tournament, and they truly play a Spanish brand of basketball. They picked up wins against Latvia and Serbia, Israel, Czech Republic, and their quarterfinal was a 14-point win over Turkey. If France is all about defense, then Spain are all about offense. They are the highest scoring team in the tournament. We'll now take a break in our commentary to respect the national anthems of both France and Spain. Both teams come to the half as we find ourselves introduced to the officials. Zoran Mitrovski, Sinem Tetik and Paulina Gajdos of North Macedonia, Turkey and Poland is our officiating crew for today's game. And my goodness me, what a game we have ahead of us. Both these teams absolutely world beaters. Some real superstars of the future, mark my words. Let's have a look at the French starting five. We have Anglomar. We also have Lucius, Kane, Cliont and Lubert. A tough starting five with plenty of talent as well and some real great defensive intensity. This French team play team defense pretty much to perfection, but they will be challenged today by Spain, as Spain are the #1 offense in the tournament. The Spanish team on the half in their huddle. Here's the starting five. It's Martin, it's Mata, Valero, Calvo, and also Termis. And what a game we have ahead of us. As I say, the way you would sum this game up is it's defense against offense. It's France, who are the best defense in the tournament, taking on Spain, who are the best offense. Coach Bordeaux has done an unbelievable job. Not always the easiest getting junior teams to buy into defense-first philosophy. He has certainly achieved that, as they concede on average less than 40 points a game. France will enter with some confidence on the back of this, but Coach Cantero Ostos has built a team that can just flat out score the basketball. They are averaging nearly 85 points a game. That is unbelievable at this level. Phenomenal performance from Coach Cantero Ostos and her team. And you do feel really that if Spain can get the game to being a high-scoring game, an 80-plus point game, then it really does play to their favour. If we are in a bit more of a low-scoring one, then I think France will take the advantage here. But just a summary before we get in, both of these teams enter the game with perfect 5-0 streaks. Spain having beaten Latvia, Serbia, Israel, Czech Republic and Turkey. And for France, they have wins against Hungary, Turkey, Poland, Lithuania and Latvia under their belts. We are just moments away from the opening tip here. Slovenia awaits the winner of this semi-final in the final. And if you want to follow all of the action, not just in this tournament, but all of the junior tournaments around the world that FIBA operates, you have to jump onto your social media right now. Get your phones out and you need to follow @NextGenHoops. That's on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. You'll get a ton of content and you will be ahead of the pack because you will see tomorrow's superstars today. So make sure you jump into that. And if you want to share any of it on your own social medias, make sure you use the hashtag, which is hashtag FIBA U18 Europe. That will join you into our conversation. Both teams now in their final preps, both coaches going through those final instructions before they both come to the floor. What is two very contrasting styles of basketball, but two equally enthralling and engaging styles of basketball. Will defense win? Will offense win? We will find out in 40 minutes of basketball. We will see who will be facing Slovenia tomorrow for the gold medal and who will drop into the third place game against Serbia tomorrow. Ariadna Termis coming to the floor. Had a huge game in the quarterfinals. 17 points against Turkey. Really did help push Spain forward into this semi-final. As Coach Cantero Ostos gets the final instructions across to her team. And we are underway here in Konya, the second semi-final of the 2023 FIBA U18 Women's European Championships as Spain take on France. Slovenia await the winner in the final tomorrow. And this really is anyone's game. The offensive juggernaut that is Spain against the defensive powerhouse that is France. Almost stolen away, a fadeaway jumper. That one's no good for Martin. And France will come back the other way. Down into the low post to Kane. Kane looking to go to work straight away. Tough play, great defense there by Mata for Spain. Mata now drop steps inside. Kane steps to the defense. Foul's going to be called though. That will send Marina Mata to the line for free throws. Kane picks up her first foul, I think. Can't get the first to go, just 65% from the free throw line. Marina Mata so far in this tournament. Has had a good tournament though, had 16 points and 9 rebounds back in game day 1 against Latvia. Misses both though, rebound pulled down by Kane. Lucius inside, gets her own rebound, will come back out again with a fresh 14. Onglema goes strong and gets the first score of the game. Now Onglema had 21 against Latvia in their quarterfinal. Stolen away, there's the French defense for show. Averaging almost 17 steals a game, this French team, leading the tournament in steals. Drusha slows it down. Knocked away, there's good defense by Spain, in particular from Termes. Stolen back though. Little free throw line jumper is good. I think Drusius gets the score. France with an early 4-point lead, and Spain know that they are an offensive team. They need the scoreboard to be ticking pretty much the entire game. They won't win a game if they try and play a match defense with France. Jumper from Valero is no good, but Spain will go again with the offensive rebound. On the floor, and French defense is absolutely sprawling. It's relentless, giving no time for the Spanish team to relax or get into the flow of their offense at all. Sideline ball though for Spain, 2.2 seconds to use it. What are they going to do? Step back, throws a prayer, gets the iron, Martin, but no more than that. Coach Bordeaux will be happy with the first 2.5 minutes of this game so far. Lubert inside, no good. And that is going to be a really interesting battle between Lubert and the front court of Spain. Almost stolen away again. Foul's going to be called. That's Kane again. That's her second foul of the game. That will send her to the bench. That will force Coach Bordeaux into an early change that I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have been planning. Into the game comes Vita. Also out of the game comes Lubert. In her place comes Bemu. France now out in transition. Client hits a three and an early 7-point lead for France here in the semi-final. 3 minutes gone and Spain are yet to get any points on the board whatsoever. Foul called. Perfectly set in the corner. The whip of the string is all we hear as Coach Cantero Ostas imparts some wisdom to Iana Martin. And Valero will get Spain's first points from the free throw line, and it's taken more than 3 minutes to do so. Usually by this stage, Spain have got more than 10 points on the board. Where's the rebound going? Great work by Mata. She'll go straight back at it. It's out of bounds, dropped by Termis. So it'll be a French ball on the baseline. 1 from 2 from the free throw line for Valero. Lucius spills it up. Good defense from Calvo. It's thrown out of bounds by Ariadna Termis. And certainly advantage to France here in the opening stages of this game. They've disrupted how Spain play the game. They've imposed more of a French style of basketball to this one, and it's certainly paying off right now. They lead by 6 with under 4 minutes played. Anglomar puts it inside. Good footwork there by Bemu. Stolen away by Spain. Valero nails the 3. First field goal of the game for Spain, and that will settle some nerves for Coach Quintero Ostos and her team. Cleon hands it inside. It's going to come back out though to Drusius. Gets her own rebound eventually and is rejected, but foul called on Termis. Or is it on Valero? Let's see. No, absolutely it's on Termis. That will send Drusius to the free throw line. 91% so far in this tournament. Rattles home the first, averaging over a little over 12 points a game. 17 against Poland. Doesn't get the second to go though, a rare miss for Marine Drusius. They do get the offensive rebound though. Oh, Lamar, wonderful, beautiful team offense. Really quick reaction to build something off the offensive rebound. France's lead back out to 6. Martin open for 3 at the top. In and out, where's the rebound? Long to Valero. Saving grace for Spain right now is their offensive rebounding. Oh, and it's an and one play. Iana Martin stays with the play, gets the score. Cola called for the foul. And Martin will head to the free throw line for the chance of a 3-point play. Gets it to go. France's lead trimmed down to just 3 points now. We're at the halfway stage of this first quarter. Free ball goes up, that one's off target. Rebound felt long though to Angloma. Jusha will bring it back out, uses the screen from Bemu. Drusius off the glass, rebounding fight. Once again, won by France. Angloma spills it. Spain out in transition. This is the layup though, and we'll spill it out of bounds. A double mistake there from Martin. Usually deadly in those situations. I wonder on these young shoulders for both teams, the pressure will be more than they've probably felt at any point in their playing careers so far. Being in a semi-final of a European Championship at any level brings with it some pressure. Also fatigue will play its part. This is A lot of games in a short tournament. Kola puts it inside to Vita, almost stolen away. This time it's thrown away by Pitak Granel. Spain ball on the baseline. Both teams playing a little bit of full court pressure, not really looking to steal the ball necessarily, more about slowing the other team's offense down. Valero, that's the drive past Pitak Granel. Draws the foul. France in the penalty. French team certainly happy to commit fouls in this game. Already 5 fouls and still 3:40 left. They're averaging 17 fouls a game in the tournament, so burning fouls a little bit quickly here. But Valero will earn herself another trip to the free throw line. Valero, one of the early players to step up in this game, averaging under 9 points a game, but already has 5 points on the board. And that make brings Spain back to within just a single point of France. The first 3 or 4 minutes were advantage France. It certainly has been momentum shift to Spain here in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Pitak Granel looking for options. There's nothing there. The lob pass is quite high. It sent a teammate low. That's a great pass out of trouble, though. That's a super smart pass, and Beimu, the lucky recipient for the score. Martin now looking to shape up. There's the cut, there's the finish. And there's some patience from Spain. Less than 4 seconds on the shot clock when they let go of that one, but you have to give credit as Conesa gets the score. Traveling violation called, and Conesa doing it on both ends of the floor right now. France will make a double change as Pitak Granel and Brucius comes out of the game. Into the game comes Saulnier and Client. Traveling violation called on Ines Sotelo. Once again, it's the French defense that really is where they make their most. That's the 5th turnover of the game already for Spain. That is a very high rate for this Spanish team. They look after the ball very well usually. Long 2. Long rebound. Beimu gets another rebound, her 3rd of the game. Off the glass. Beimu with another rebound. France dominating the offensive glass right now. Kola to Beimu on the cut. Off the glass, no good. Beimu with a 3rd offensive rebound in the same possession. Unbelievable work on the glass for Salah Beimu. But you have to give credit to the Spanish defense. It did not give up. They kept giving up offensive rebounds, but they did not give up any lanes or opportunities for France to take some high percentage shots. Step back 3, Villegas, no good. Stolen back, foul's going to be called. Or did she step out of bounds? Beimu saying, I'm blowing. Get me out of the game, coach. Give me a break. As Termes heads to the bench for Spain as well. Iguaru comes into the game for Spain. First taste of the action for her. For France, Anglemar comes in. There's the pass inside, and Kola will get the score, keeping France in the lead. And psychologically, that is certainly helpful. Spain yet to have a lead in this game. Angloma hands it ahead, gets it back on the trail. It's knocked out of bounds though, so it'll remain French ball on the baseline. 1 minute and 10 left in this first quarter. Semi-final of the 2023 FIBA U18 Women's European Championships. Just a reminder, Slovenia beat Serbia 89-65 earlier this evening, so I'm sure the Slovenian coaching staff are watching this one very closely indeed, as they will face the winner of this game tomorrow in the gold medal game, the trophy game. Saulnier. Client rattles home another three. Her second triple of the game. From the same spot as well. France's lead out to 6. Crossover, spin move from Conesa. Handle is lost, but fortunate for Spain, they hold on to it. But look at the French defense. As soon as any threat is felt, the defense just collapses. A real impressive unit. Foul's going to be called, I think, on Ikweu. Into the game comes Salah. Out goes Kola. Both teams rotating heavily here in the first quarter. They know, especially as it's been a long tournament, that a deeper rotation will be needed to get the wins in the big games. As we see a 2-3 zone, almost a 3-2 zone at times from Spain here. Slightly confused zone. Ball goes inside, kicked out, wide open. Saulnier hits another three, and a game-high 9-point lead now for France. Final 8 seconds of this first quarter. Stolen away. Will France get another shot away? They will. It's a prayer, and it's a prayer that isn't answered for Angloma, but they won't be overly concerned. That is exactly the quarter that Coach Bordeaux wanted. 10 in the book, and it's Spain 11, France 20. Here are the stats from that first quarter. No real surprise that the Spanish stats are not great. 2 from 10 from 2-point range, and France absolutely dominating the rebounding battle, 18-7. And of those 18, 10 of them are offensive rebounds. That tells you how the French team have approached this game so far. Here are some of the highlights from that first quarter for France. Client is their leading scorer. She has 6 points already, alongside a rebound and a steal. As for Spain, Valero also has 6 points, including a triple and a rebound and a block. But you have to say that we talked about this before the game, the defense of France against the offense of Spain. What type of game are we going to have? Well, as it stands, I'm not sure Spain have been kept to 11 points in a quarter at any stage in this tournament. Remember, Spain averaging almost 85 points a game, and as it stands, they are on track to register less than 50. Spain scores in this tournament 78, 95, 90, 83, 78. So 78 is their lowest tally so far. Second quarter underway here in Konya. Semi-final of the 2023 FIBA U18 Women's European Championships. And 10 minutes in the book. France looking pretty good so far. They lead this one by 9. Client No good. Rebound pulled down by Spain, and really it's for Coach Quintero Ostos and her team now to impose themselves. Make this a Spanish-style game. At the moment, this is pure French basketball that we're witnessing. Drive inside, and a lack of team there offensively for Spain as Sotelo takes a tough shot. Leon hands it away to Vita. Selfless play here by France, and that's what's getting them their opportunities. Foul's going to be called on Viegas. Just her first of the game, first of the quarter as well for Spain. France will make the change as Beimu comes back in. What a game Beimu's had so far. 2 points, 4 offensive rebounds. Almost had all 4 of those offensive rebounds in the same phase of play, to be fair. Saulnier. Anglomar gets it blocked, but it's off a Spanish player's leg. That will be a shot clock violation. Spanish ball on the baseline. Valero to bring it up for Spain. How will Coach Quintero Ostos have changed her team for this second quarter? How will they look to try and change this flow of the game? This French defense is absolutely unrivaled in this tournament. Step inside, Coneza comes up short. Great offensive rebound though by Sotelo. 16-year-old just stepping in with a big game so far. Salah slows it down. Saulnier at the top, shot clock to 9. Saulnier trying to find a lane to drive through. The pass inside is easily batted away by Termes, and the Spanish defense much better. Saulnier called for the foul. Officials just having a quick conversation on whether they think this should be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul or not. Let's have a look what the officials say. I think it's staying as a regular foul. No, they're going to review this call. So just a reminder, an unsportsmanlike foul is contact with an opponent and not legitimately attempting to directly play the ball within the spirit and intent of the rules. I think that's what the officials are going to look at this one for. And they're currently looking, so this is the replay they're looking at. It's whether this foul here from Saulnier, is there an attempt at the ball? Or is she just trying to stop the transition? We'll see a different camera angle. That one can be either way. Let's see what they're going to say. No, they're going to keep it as a regular foul, saying that that was a legitimate attempt to play the ball, therefore it's a regular foul on Saulnier. Double change here for France as Saulnier heads to the bench, as does Vita. Into the game comes Kane, who picked up 2 very early fouls, and Drucius. 7-point lead for France. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Valero, crossover, drive to the basket. Great defense by France yet again. down to 9. Angloma kicks it out, wide open, Salah no good. Where's that one going? Ends up French ball. Gosh, 14 seconds as Kane works hard to put pressure on Spain to spill that one out of bounds. From the bench heads Villegas. Into the game returns Martin for Spain, as Spain in their 2-3 zone. Lucius catch and shoot, heavy-handed. Salah will grab another offensive rebound. Double dribble's going to be called though on Salah. Changes from both these teams, rotations galore. So Tello heads to the bench for Spain. In comes Mata. Corner 3, no good, and Spain's offensive woes continue here in the second quarter. To be fair, we are 3 minutes in and Spain are the only team to score, and they've only scored 2 in this quarter. Defense is certainly ruling the roost right now, which plays to France's favour. Angloma has the door shut on her. Long 2 from Kane, gets it to go. First score of the quarter for France. Their lead is back out to 9. Angloma putting pressure on Valero. Mata ends up on the floor and drops it out of bounds. Another turnover for Spain, and this really is unusual. 8th turnover of the game for the Spanish team. And she just stands on the foot in the end of Beymout. That's what sees her head to the hardwood as coach Quintero Ostos looks to her brain trust behind her for some answers. At the moment, Spain don't seem to have any. Client. Comes up short, but once again France in for an offensive rebound. 14 offensive rebounds. They've got more offensive rebounds than they do defensive. Spain really need to work out how they're going to protect that defensive glass. Martin now, 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Puts up a tough little fading jumper. Offensive rebound this time for Mata. She gets the score, draws the foul. Marina Mata heading to the free throw line. Here's the replay. Look how hard she's working for that rebound. Just out hustles Beymout for the rebound. Mata at the line for the bonus. As we see Vita check back in. And Coach Bordeaux really is rotating through his team. 11 of the 12 have seen action on the floor. And Ndiaye is the only player not to so far. Angloma passes it inside to Baime. That one's lost. Spain will come back the other way. Foul's going to be called on Marine Drucius. Third foul of the quarter for France. Looks like they're heading to the penalty early again in this quarter as Coach Bordeaux shows his appreciation to the team. Timeout's been called. And the teams will head to the benches. France with a 6-point lead. Certainly a cagey second quarter here after a very impressive first quarter from France to start the game. Timeout has been called by Coach Quintero Ostos. as she tries to find a way for her team to get their offense up and running. Interesting to see how Coach Cantero Ostos will look for her team to change, and you really do feel as though it is the Spanish team that needs to make some adjustments. They need the game to be a lot more free-flowing, a lot more high-scoring. Off the glass, that's a good early sign. Iana Martin puts it off the perspex. Drusius now on the wing. Trying to find a way through, but the zone defense of Spain just stands strong like a brick wall right now. Valero into the corner. Caneza, no good. That's off the leg of Beimu. So that will be Spanish ball on the baseline. You wonder whether Coach Quintero Ostos has asked for maybe just a little bit more hustle, a little bit more intensity. Those 50-50 loose balls have gone France's way maybe too many times. Free ball goes up, that's going to come up way short. You really saw Laia Coneza pull at that one. Are they going to use the challenge? I don't think they are this early in the game. As Coneza said, it came off a French hand. Anglomar feeds the post. Beautiful interior passing from France as they look to space the floor. Lucius. Step. Beautiful play. Footwork was there. The finish was not for Anglomar. Chance for Spain to potentially come within a single possession. Free ball goes up. That's flat from Ariadna Termes. Mid-range two is good. Marine Drusius steps in, gets the score, takes her personal tally to 5. She's averaging over 12 a game. Stolen away. Anglomar out of the races, and the easiest of scores for Nell Anglomar. Just like that, the French lead is back out to 8. And another steal. Spain giving up possession way too easily. And Drusius this time with the score. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first half, and France have their first double-digit lead of the game. And all off the back of sloppy play from the Spanish team. Coach Cantero Ostos has called a timeout. She needs to stop the rot because, as it stands, France are going to barrel their way into the final. important 3 minutes of basketball coming up now for Spain. They trail by 10. Biggest lead of the game for France so far. How do Spain react right now? If they can be within single digits heading into the locker room, that really is a psychological edge for them. If France continue to extend this lead, then how can Spain fight their way back? Remember, Spain averaging almost 85 points a game. They give up another turnover. Drusius picks up the loose ball eventually, drives inside, pulls up short, traveling violation. Just shuffled her feet, but that is the 10th turnover of the game for Spain. Bear in mind, they are only averaging 13 turnovers across entire games. As it stands, they are on track for 20-25 turnovers in this game, and it is tough to win a game at this level if you do not look after your possession better than that. Coneza. Tied up on the ground. That one will go the way of the possession arrow. Still Spanish ball, but that will mean that France potentially will have the first possession of the second half. So still worth the effort from France. Still out of bounds, remains French ball, 4.6 seconds left on the shot clock. Coneza will go to the bench. Into the game comes Calvo. Little step through by Martin, comes up short. Rebounds come off a French hand, so Spain will get a bit of a reprieve, a fresh 14-second shot clock to work with. But if you were to say to Coach Bordeaux before the game, 2:24 left in the first half, and Spain have only scored 18 points, I think you'd have ripped both your arms off to take that one. And another score out in transition. This time, Pitak-Granel gets the score. France's lead up to 12. Shot is good. Foul call. Marina Mata takes a little bit of the energy out of the French defense, draws the foul. Laser focus on a jump shot though. Gets the score. Chance to bring this back down to single digits now from the free throw line. And the bonus. France's lead at 9. Mata takes her personal tally to 6 points alongside 6 rebounds. Out goes Valero for Spain. In comes Osma. Into the final 2 minutes of this first half. Lucius. Nice crossover, but the door gets shut on her. Baseline drive off the glass. Great move. Not the best of finishes. Bemu. Cleon. Shot clock at 4. Steps inside. That one's going to come up short. Another offensive rebound. That's just spilled out of bounds by Pitak-Granel. Spanish ball on the baseline. As France lead by 9. Drusius will check out of the game for France. Back in comes Kola. Stella Kola, just 16 years of age. Shot clock down to 10 for Spain. Pass back to Termes is a little off target. I'm not sure that Termes was expecting the pass from Martin. Cléant goes to Cola. Back to Cléant. Doesn't take the three. Good timing of the drive. Back out Petak-Granel. Too heavy. Rebound pulled down by Mata. Her 7th rebound of the game. Final 40 seconds of this first half now. Mata draws the foul, and this is what Spain need to do. France are happy to give up fouls. They get in foul trouble early in quarters as Vita picks up her 2nd foul. And Spain need to go at them. They need to take it to France and maybe get some French players in some foul trouble, but certainly get some trips to the free throw line. Beimu comes out. Anglemar goes in as Mata heads back to the free throw line. 7 from 10 now, Spain on the night. Mata up to 7 points personal. Certainly making her way towards a double-double. This is the 2nd though. Rebound ripped down by France. 30 seconds of the half to play. Foul's going to be called. Osma called for that foul. Smart foul really by Carla Osma. Just looking to stop the transition from Ineza Petak-Granel as Martin heads to the bench. Cléant. Foul called. To the line heads Petak-Granel. Fernandez Montes Ruiz. And her first foul. Petak-Granel having the best of games so far. It's had a great tournament, averaging 12 points and nearly 4 rebounds a game. Had 17 against Latvia in the quarterfinals, 17 against Lithuania in the round of 16. Just a little bit of a slower start to today's game for Petak-Granel. 3 points on the board for her as Cléant heads to the bench and Salah comes in. Foul's going to be called on Cola, and you have to give credit to Mata there. Was it Coneza? No, it's Coneza. She worked hard to draw that contact. She was very determined to get herself to the free throw line. That's a smart play by Laia Coneza, and you see the frustration from Coach Bordeaux. 13 seconds to play, and Spain have a chance to reduce the deficit without the clock moving. Is money in the bank for Spain. Petak-Granel goes to the bench for France. Back in comes Cléant. Also out of the game is Cola as Drucius comes in, just a change from Coach Bordeaux to maximise his offensive threats in this final play. 5 left. Foul's going to be called. Spain have got a foul to give though, so that's smart play by Spain. And this is the difference between the two teams, really. Timeout's going to be called as France look to make the most of this final 3.7 seconds in the first half, but a 7-point lead minimum for France to take into the halftime locker room. They will be happy. It is for Spain to react in the second half, but still, will they go in down by 7 or will they go in down by more? Both teams back on the floor. Final play of this first half as France have a chance to extend their 7-point lead. Salah to inbound from the side. What has Coach Bordeaux drawn up in that huddle? Into the hands of Angloma. No good. And that will be the end of this first half. A really interesting chess match of a basketball game here. 20 minutes down in this second semi-final. It's Spain 24, France 31. With 20 minutes still to play, it's certainly advantage France. Here are some of the shooting statistics from that first half, and for Spain, they certainly are struggling, particularly from outside. They need to get their offense firing in the second half if they are to make it through to the final. France dominating the rebounding battle, playing much better team offense, and Spain struggling to look after and protect their possession.
Unique character, unique chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
You need character. You need chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
Welcome back to Konya here in Turkey. This is the second semi-final for the 2023 FIBA Under-18 Women's European Championship. We're at the halfway stage of this one between Spain and France, and France have put on an absolute defensive masterclass in the first half, holding what is the tournament-leading Spanish offense to just 24 points in the first 20 minutes. Spain scoring 11 in the first, 13 in the second. France with a 7-point lead. They are 20 minutes away from joining Slovenia in tomorrow's final. Second half action underway here. 2023 FIBA Under-18 Women's European Championship semi-final halfway through. It's Spain 24, France 31. First shot, no good from Beymu. I think that coach Cantero Ostos had a lot to say in the locker room. How do Spain change that up? Straight away on the floor. Mata. It's the first score of this second half. Brings Spain to within 5 points. Drusius comes to the top to get possession. Onglema off the glass, gets the roll. Tough play by Nel Onglema. Martin now. Spain will want to get this offense going. It struggled in the first half, more so than they have in the entire tournament, but they haven't faced a defense like France in the tournament so far. Scored over 75 points in every game. Lyon can't get the score. Where's the rebound going? It's ending up on the floor, bodies everywhere. Spain come away with it, and the ball in the hands of Martin. Termis now. Looks for the backdoor pass, millimeter perfect, but it's wrapped up by Beymu. Martin will head to the baseline, and the possession arrow is still in favor of Spain. Stolen away, well read by Drusius. Hands it off, Onglema gets the score. France back out to a 9-point lead. Onglema into double digits. Slightly short from Ariadna Termis. Lyon skips inside, Drusius for three, hits it, string music. Marine Drusius, and just like that, France's lead is out to 12, and coach Cantero Ostos calls a very early timeout here in the second half. Under 2.5 minutes gone, and already she's not happy with how her team's performing. Coach Cantelo Ostis for Spain calling a very early timeout indeed. France out to an early 12-point lead here in the second half though. And Coach Cantelo Ostis knows if this is going to be a low-scoring game, every possession is going to be worth tenfold. Mata now for Spain being harassed, and France have played such a tenacious style of defense for the entire tournament. Baseline drive by Villegas. That's off target though, and Beimu with another rebound. She's been tied up though by Termes. Possession arrow in favour of France this time. Beimu with her 8th rebound of the game. Lucius. Good spacing here by France, making it tough for the Spanish zone defense to hold with them. Kane fades away. Will she get the roll? Not this time. Offensive rebound again though by Beimu. Draws the foul. That's a 5th offensive rebound of the game. She is unstoppable on the offensive glass right now. Beimu hits the first of her 2. Extending that French lead further and applying even more pressure onto this Spanish team. Back out to a 14-point lead for France now. Beimu hitting both from the free throw line, taking her personal tally to 4. Martin kicks it out to Valero. Looks to drive the baseline. Look at the defensive effort though from Anglemar and the rest of the French team, and they're out of the races in transition. An easy layup for Marine Drucius. Takes it out to a game-high 16-point lead now for France. Martin puts the brakes on. Doesn't get the score though, and it's those simple mistakes from Spain that really are killing them at the moment. They can't afford to turn away those automatic points. France are making them work so hard to get those opportunities as Termes heads to the bench, as does Villegas, and in the game comes Conesa and Sotelo. France looks so relaxed on the floor right now. Anglemar just drags that pivot foot. Travelling violation called. Coach Bardot, a wry smile on his face. Things are certainly going, well, they must be going even better than he could have imagined. This was always going to be a really interesting battle. The best offense in the tournament in Spain against the best defense in France. Defense rules the house right now. Martin puts up a really soft, short little left-hander. Not the most orthodox of plays, but points are points right now for Spain. Foul's going to be called on Client. First foul of the game for Client. She's going to head to the bench though as Kolat comes back in. Kolat on the ball. Hands it off to Drucius. A really enigmatic player, Marine Drucius. On the floor, being tied up. Jump ball's going to be called. Possession arrow in favour of Spain, and both these teams really putting everything they've got onto the hardwood here in the second half. So far, France having the better of it, though. They've outscored Spain 11-4 in this quarter. That's extended their lead now out to this 14 points. Coneza hands it to the corner. Baseline drive. Foul's going to be called, though, on Kane. That's her third foul of the game. That will force Coach Bardo to take her out. In fact, fourth foul of the game on Adja Kane. I don't imagine we'll see her till deep in the fourth quarter. In her place comes Ramona Vita. Valero now. Martin, long way out. Puts the shot up. The rebound falls kindly for Spain, and Marina Mata gets the score to go. 11 points now for Mata, alongside 8 rebounds. Well on her way for her double-double. Timeout's been called by Coach Bordeaux, as his team's lead has been trimmed down to 12. It was at 16, and he wants to stop the rot before Spain get to within single digits. A mini revival from Spain as they look to get what has been an amazing offensive machine throughout this tournament going again. It's been pretty much stalled for the whole of this game so far. Oh, that is beautiful basketball from France. The way they just picked Spain apart, ending up in a Vita easy 2 off the glass. France's lead back to 14. Coneza. Shot clock down to 12. Valero now. Oh, lovely crossover. Draws the foul from Anglemar and just lulled her into that strong right hand. Quick crossover and a quick first step. Leaves Anglemar with no real option but to foul. Sideline ball for Spain. Baseline drive by Martin. Door closed by Kola, but Martin shows why she's one of the top scorers in the tournament. Able to score under a huge amount of pressure. Takes her tally to just 7 points, averaging almost twice that in this tournament. Foul's going to be called as Marine Drusius just finds enough space, enough separation to cut to the basket. Lucius will head to the line for shots. Into the game returns Pitak Granel. Out of the game comes Anglemar. First is good. As France continue to keep Spain at arm's length. Slightly more high-scoring third quarter than either the first or second. 14 points now for Drusius. And she comes out of the game. In her place comes Cléant. Mata now hands it to Martin. Martin puts a high shot up, but it's not on target. Foul will be called on Valero. Needs to be a little careful that it doesn't get blown as an unsportsmanlike foul. Just trying to stop the transition. No legitimate play of the ball. Sideline for France. As Calvo comes in and Coneza heads to the bench because Coneza looks to have maybe picked up a bit of a knock. Medical team looking at her on the bench right now. 3.5 minutes left in this third quarter. A third quarter that continues to see the game being controlled by France. Shot goes up, another offensive rebound by Beimu. Kola, door shut on her, back out to Clément. Beimu doesn't get the offensive rebound this time, but it will still be French ball with a new 14 as Spain continue to struggle to control their boards. 17 offensive rebounds for France. And if you look at it just on the Spanish glass, France are winning that battle 17-13, which is just unbelievable really at this level. When you consider as well that France exactly aren't a poor rebounding team. Clément almost gets it to go, but does draw the foul. Spain in the penalty. It wouldn't matter either way as Clément was clearly in the act of shooting. She heads to the free throw line as Valero picks up her second foul. Coach Quintero Ostos knows that unless something changes in the style that this game is being played, she is going to be fighting it out for the bronze medal tomorrow. She'll be facing Serbia instead of Slovenia because France have really controlled this game, dictated the terms of engagement in this game between these two, and that is why France right now sit with a game-high 16-point lead. Good drive inside, doesn't get the roll though. It's a smart move by Fernandez Montes Ruiz. Valero doesn't quite buy the fake from Clément. Oh my goodness, Nell Anglemat nails the three. 13 points now for Anglemat. Shooting 50% from the field. French team exceptionally efficient scorers. They lead out to 19. Martin hands it away to Calvo. Calvo, little running right-hander. Foul's going to be called. That one on Pitar Granel. Clément will head to the bench, as will Mata for Spain. Into the game for France comes Saulnier. Into the game for Spain comes Termis. 2 minutes exactly left here in this third quarter. Calvo at the line for two. Doesn't get the roll on the first. 75% so far, the Estudiantes player from the free throw line in this tournament. Had 10 against Israel back in the group stages. Splits the free throws by making the second. Brings Spain to within 18. Good work by Spain, putting a little bit of body into the game. Martin now trying to find some transition basketball, and that's smart for me. Spain have got more chance in broken play than they have in the set half court right now. France have shown that they can lock that out pretty easily. Kola. Anglemat. Oh, lovely pass and a beautiful cut from Pitar Granel, but the finish isn't quite there. Offensive foul will be called, I think, on Ariadna Termis. Legal screen. 1 minute and 6 left in this quarter as Coach Quintero Ostas just shakes her head. To the bench comes Valero. Many a frustrated face in this Spanish team right now. The game certainly hasn't gone the way they were expecting or wanting in the first 29 minutes. How will the last 11 play out? Strong drive to the basket. The roll isn't there though for Pitak Granel. Tied up on the floor. Players fall over like dominoes. Possession arrow in favour of Spain though. Calvo working hard to regain the possession for Spain. Martin brings it up over the half. Catch and shoot. Foul's going to be called. Sonlier saying, I got the ball. Official saying, you got the player. That will send Villegas to the line for 3 free throws. Villegas, one of those players that can absolutely score in a hurry, had 24 against Serbia. They may be facing again tomorrow in the third place playoff if they're unable to turn this game around. This is the third, but a long rebound falls kindly to Sotelo. Sotelo for 3. Oh, there's a quick swap in this game. Spain finding a little bit of something offensively now. They're back within 13 as we're into the final possession of this third quarter. Kola puts it into the hands of Onglama. She's short. Long rebound though. Falls back to Kola, who puts up the shot. That's short as well. And that will be the end of the quarter here in Konya. 30 minutes in the books. It's Spain 38, France 51. Welcome back to Konya. We have 10 minutes left of this second semi-final for the 2023 FIBA Under-18s Women's European Championship. Awaiting the winner of this game is Slovenia. As it stands, France fully in the driving seat. Look at their shooting percentages, doing a great job offensively. But more importantly, defensively, they have locked Spain out of this game for big, big portions. And that is not what Spain have been used to in this tournament. Spain have been high-flying, high-scoring and entertaining everyone that's seen them play. France have certainly come in and been party poopers for the Spanish offense. But France laying it down, controlling this game really from the opening tip right the way through to the start of the fourth quarter. They lead by 13. The one thing you would say, though, is if there is a team that can overcome a 13-point deficit with 10 minutes to play in this tournament, it is going to be the Spanish team. They're averaging over 20 points a quarter in this tournament. So you know that they are good to score and score in a hurry. For France, they need to continue. They need to lock this game out. Fourth quarter action underway here in Konya. 10 minutes left in this semi-final. Who will be joining Slovenia in the final tomorrow? Will it be France? Will it be Spain? France in the driving seat. As we see, Cléon missed that one. The long rebound once again falls to France. They've worked the O-glass so hard in this game. It's been very, very impressive to say the least. Second chance points for France is 18, and there's the 3-ball. This time from Anglemar. Anglemar up to 16 points, 2 from 4 from downtown. Also has 6 rebounds. What a game from Anglemar. Still 5 points short of a tournament high though. She had 21 against Latvia in that quarter-final win. Martin glides inside, off the glass, can't get the score. We'll draw the foul though. Martin heading to the free throw line as Anglemar picks up the foul. Coach Bordeaux, understandably more than happy with his team. The first is good. And the second, and these small details are absolutely critical for Spain now as Martin moves to 11 points. France's lead trimmed back to 14 again. And it really is right on the edge now for France. For Spain. They can't allow France to extend this any further. They are running out of time. Cléon drives inside, will draw the foul off Sotelo. Coach Quintero Ostas, really, I imagine, taken by surprise. Maybe not actually, to be fair, but how good this French defense has been throughout this tournament. Not necessarily a surprise, but just impressive, really. Putting a clinic on game after game. Anglemar comes up short. Where's the rebound? It's in the hands of Anglemar again. She ends up on the hardwood. Where's the ball? It's on the floor, and players are all over it. Stripped away by France, and they'll get another offensive rebound. Foul will be called, this time on Iana Martin. Second foul of the quarter for Spain, and only 90 seconds in. Cléon into the hands of Kaboom Beimu. She spills it out of bounds, and Spain will breathe a sigh of relief. A relentless phase of play yet again from the French team. 21 offensive rebounds now France have in this game. They've been averaging over 20 a game. They crash the offensive glass so hard. Foul will be called on Drucius. Second foul of the quarter for France. And France have tactically used their fouls throughout this game. Second foul as well for Drucius. Second personal foul, that is. Villegas forced to throw the shot up with only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Another rebound for Kaboom Beimu. Her 10th of the game. Anglemar, long two. And you cannot give Nell Anglemar that kind of space. Anglemar is absolutely deadly. Phenomenal scorer. A quick shot from Spain, and absolutely nothing is going Spain's way right now. They've been outscored 5-2 to start this quarter. And as every second ticks past, France edge their way closer and closer to the final. Foul called on Drucius. That will be her third of the game. Still over 7 minutes to play. Coach Bordeaux asking her just to think it through. Don't commit unnecessary fouls. As we see Ariadna Termes head to the bench. Also going to the bench is Ramona Vita for Italy. Stolen away. Kaboom Bemu is absolutely everywhere in this game. What a game she's having. Takes her tally up to 6 points now, just 4 short of a double-double. French defense rotates well. Spanish offense, though, very good. Interior pass there to Sotelo. A little bit of time management here from France as well. Spain continue to sit in this 2-3 zone. Boumbemu throws it away. Foul's going to be called, I think, on Angloma. Third foul of the quarter for, in fact, fourth foul of the quarter for France, and third foul of the game for Angloma. Into the game returns Pitar Granel. It really is for Spain to try and disrupt the flow of this game. They haven't been able to do it so far. France have been absolutely laser locked in on how they wanted to approach it. Not been knocked off balance once. As the ball ends up on the floor again, a swing of an elbow from Marina Mata into the face of Client. Call for calm from the officials. Here's the replay. Jump ball has been called. It will be sideline for Spain. 3 seconds left on the shot clock for them to work with, though. Shot gets away, but it's a poor shot. And again, Spain clearly rattled by the situation, rattled by how hard France play defense. With a little over 6 minutes to play, their chance of getting to the final is slipping away. Pass for the baseline cut. Pitar Granel hands it back to Kane. Shot goes up. Oh, and it's string music from the top for no one other than Nell Angloma. She ties her tournament high, 21 points for Angloma. Another prayer of a shot from Spain, and the foul will be called on Ariadna Termes. Look at how much the French team are enjoying this game right now. They are having their best game of the tournament, and wow, they've saved it for a big one, the semi-final. Coach Catero Ostas makes the change. Osma comes in, as does Valero. Sotelo and Calvo head to the bench. Coach Catero Ostas having a discussion with the official. France inbound the ball. They lead by 19. They are on the verge of making it to the final. Remember, they haven't been to the final in the last 4 iterations of this tournament, as we see Drusius with a nice little soft jumper. Well, soft runner, really. They haven't been there in the last 4 versions of this tournament, France. They're putting themselves in with a great shout of winning gold, claiming the crown as champions of Europe. Drusius on the floor, and once again, both teams giving it everything they've got for every possession. Tuck Granel, spin move. Oh, lovely little shot fake. Throws the defense in the air. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Catero Ostas. But what can she do? Here's the replay. Look at the spin. Oh, that one reminds me a little of Satu Sabali. That's the kind of move she rolls with. Timeout called here by Spain. We are very quickly arriving at the last chance saloon for Spain. What can coach Quintero Ostas do? France, full of smiles, understandably so. What a game they have put on the floor so far here this evening. What a tournament they've played so far here in Turkey. They are now, in their eyes, a little over 4.5 minutes away from booking a place in the final. Can Spain change the course of this game? They trail by 17. It's a huge ask. They need to be near perfect right now, or it is going to be a France-Slovenia final. Coneza sees the lane open up, kicks it to the weak side corner, wide open, the three goes up, and that's a big score. That is a very big score from Ozma. 16-year-old stepping up to try and help her team back into the game. The lead is 21. Lucius gets another score, takes her personal tally up to 18, takes the lead to 23 now, surely. As every second that goes by, France become more and more locked in to be a finalist. Slightly flat rebound, Anglomar. Cléon slows it down. Time management now for France as well. Use as much of the clock as they can. Lucius. Drive inside, spilled out of bounds by Petarque Granel, but it was knocked away. So it will be a baseline ball for France. Back in comes Keboum Beimu. Out of the game comes the high-scoring Anglomar. What a game Anglomar has had here. 21 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals and a block. High arcing. That one's come down with a load of snow on top of it, but it's come down with 2 points for Petarque Granel. Coneza now. 25-point lead here for France. The highest in the game, and it's only going to increase as Grusha steals it away and gets a breakaway too. France are romping their way through to this year's final. They are not just making it to the final, they are blasting their way into the final with one of the best performances in this tournament. Osman out. Hands it away to Sotella. Look at the defense from France, it just doesn't stop. And the prayer from Coneza. In and out, rebound pulled down by Keboum Beimu. Her 12th rebound of the game. As France will look to run as much of the clock out as they can. Lucius. Such a safe pair of hands at the point guard position. Cléon for 3. And it rattles it home on the shot clock buzzer. Look at the joy on the French players' faces. They know what they are achieving right here. They are giving themselves a huge opportunity to be crowned champions of Europe tomorrow. There's the 3 ball from Cléon. Look at the joy. Plays the game with such passion. Substitution for France. Slight confusion as Saulnier and Undiaye come into the game, as does Kola for Client, Kane and Drucius. And that completes the 12 for Coach Bordeaux, as Undiaye is the last player to see action today. Vanessa kicks it to the corner. Ozma nails another three. Maybe she should have seen more time on the floor. In fact, it was a 2 last time, a 3 this time. Saulnier passes it to Pitak Granel, who's fouled and doesn't care a jot as she scores the easy 2 off the glass. A smile on her face as she heads to the free throw line. My goodness me, this French team have put on a masterclass of international basketball here today. The composure, the dedication to their game plan, phenomenal from this group of young French players who continue to contribute to a conveyor belt of French superstars. Big rebound, just reaches over the back. Ndiaye doesn't get it back. Kola will come out to Saulnier, who will hit another 3. At the moment, France must be in a dreamland with the way that this game is going. Every single player has stepped up in a big way and put in a great performance. And that has left them with a 32-point lead over Spain with under a minute to play. They are going to the final. They will face Slovenia in that final. A chance to be crowned the champions of Europe. And they really deserve to be there. Pitak Granel cannot get it to go. Spain will come away with it. Foul called on Kibum Bemu. 38 seconds left in this game. What a game this French team have had. And you look at some of the performances, unbelievable. 21 points for Angloma. She has 9 rebounds as well. You then look at Cliente. She has 11 points, shooting 3 from 5 from downtown. Drucius has 20 points alongside 4 assists and 4 steals. Across the board, this French team have put big performances in, and that has what's given them this monumental win over what was a very, very good Spanish team. Let's not pretend this is a weak Spanish team, because it's not. They're unbeaten going into this game. They're the highest scoring team in the tournament, but they have been put to the sword by a clinical French team. 37 seconds remain. France will just see this one out, and then they will look to recover and get ready for tomorrow's final. Salah hits another 3, of course she does. That moves them 10 from 18 from downtown. 56% from the perimeter for France. Fernandez Montes Ruiz. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. She drives inside, steps back, and she deserved that. It was a good move, but it matters not as the bench players come on the floor and the French team celebrate it like they should. A huge performance, a massive win, and they will be in the final tomorrow, where they will take on Slovenia to be crowned champions of Europe. What a game from this French team. They are unreal. 1 through 12, every single player has put in a shift, and they've come away with the prize. It's Spain 49, France 82. It's going to be a France-Slovenia final. The celebrations continue for the French team. They'll have to reset. They'll go again tomorrow in the final. That is a mouth-watering matchup ahead of us. Here are your top scorers. Angloma leads all scorers with 21. Drucius, a huge night with 20. For Spain, it's Martina Mata leading them with 11. There's your scoring break. Spain only really imposing themselves on the second quarter. They were dominated for the rest of the game. The shooting percentages certainly tell you the story. France shooting the lights out from downtown. Spain struggling across the board. And even more so, how many more shot opportunities France had than Spain because they worked the glass so hard. Phenomenal game. Our winners here in this semi-final are France. It's France 82, Spain 49. But make sure you are back tomorrow where we will have the final of the 2023 FIBA Under-18 Women's European Championship, where France will take on Slovenia. That is our final. One of those teams will be crowned champions of Europe. Also before that, we have the third place game where Spain will try and pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and take on a tough Serbian team. But do make sure you tune back in for the closeout of what has been an amazing 2023 FIBA Under-18 Women's European Championship. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah.